Hi guys, I got another rock track coming up, but this time I feel like doing something a little fun, so I'm changing it up. So I'm doing a random generator wheel. I'll show it to you. So I put in my choice, so I can choose whoever I want for the team. Reach, so it's a reach of at least 15 picks in my opinion. Big reach, at least around like at least 25 pixels, say, but at least like a round reach, in my opinion. Big Ten, so the player has to be on a team, any team in the Big Ten. SEC has to be on any team in the SEC. And then I just feel like those are two big conferences that then the rest of us combined. So then the Power Four, so it can be the Big Ten, it can be the SEC, it can be any of the other two Power Four conferences. Non-Power Four can be any of the non-Power Four conferences. For example, like if he hasn't been taken, it can be Ashton Genty. I think he's like the biggest um, Power Four player I can think of. Offense, so anybody in offense could be quarterback, could be running back, could be receiver, could be tight end, could be O line. Defense, it could be edge rusher, could be interior D line, could be linebacker, could be corner, could be safety. Trenches, so O line or D line. Skill position, so running back or receiver, tight end. Trade down, so the team has to trade down with somebody. Then back seven, which is the linebackers and safeties. I mean, back linebackers, corners, and safeties. So let's get the Minecraft started. So yeah, let's see what the real gives me to start it off. My first pick will be in the trenches, so either O line or D line. Patriots here. Hey, like I've been doing a lot lately. I could go D line, but I just don't think or edge. But I feel like they have a way bigger need on the tackle than they do on D line. Edge, I don't give them tackle like a Ben. I don't give them Calvin Banks out of Texas. Get him some bad protection for May. Number two, we get the Jags. Let's see what we get this time. This time it will be a trade down. Okay, so Jags will trade down. I feel like if anybody's gonna trade down, it'd probably be somebody that really likes Travis Hunter as like a wide receiver, or Will Johnson, like they really want a corner. I feel like just because Hunter's still here, probably be him. And since I trained down, the team who trades up can take anybody because it just makes more sense because like the player end up trading down with them, they might not be able to get who they want. So yeah, you know what? Who do I want? Who should they trade down with? I feel like I feel like with the Saints trading, maybe someone trades up for corner just because the Saints trade Lattimore. Maybe they want a corner. They do with William McKinstry. You know what? I don't. I know it's a small trade. I don't want the Panthers trade up, get in front of the Jets, just and Saints get Travis Hunter, get a weapon for maybe CJ Stroud because I don't think there's anybody a quarterback with a top five pick. So yeah, trade there. It's only two picks, so I feel like a third and a fifth should be enough. It's only two picks, but it's in the top five. So yeah, I think that should be enough for me. So yeah, Panthers are here. I already said I'll be taking Travis Hunter, getting some more weapons for whoever the quarterback is. And if you don't want him at quarterback, corn wide receiver, you need corner help as well. So yeah, Travis Hunter there for our first trade down. Number three, get the Saints, the team who just lost to the Panthers. Now it is another trade down. Okay, so I guess Saints don't like that Hunter just went, so they're trading down. Um, I know. 'Cause I feel like the Jags trading down. Maybe somebody tried to trade up in front of them, try to get Will Johnson because if he's there for the Jags are probably taking him because they could really use some corner help. So just who do I think? So I know do another. What I want to trade them down with is a question. Or wait, actually, it would. There's definitely Okay, so make a trade. Maybe the Dolphins trade for Mason Graham. I just don't feel like they'd be too worried because I don't really maybe the Browns, but I don't think really they'd be too worried by these teams taking him. Maybe just because they're high on him. So instead, the Raiders. Who they got at corner? They have Nate Hobbs and some younger guys. I'll deal with the Raiders just because there's usually not too many trade ups in the top five, and when there is, it's usually not like super far down because it's high in the draft, so it's not a lot of teams like they're usually don't be bad, so they usually want to use their pick. So yeah, this is third. This is three picks. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do 2/3. And I'll try to keep the Raiders second because they have some a lot of needs. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Raiders here. I don't do it. I'm gonna give them a corner. I'll put Kovac falls into second. I don't want to give them Will Johnson out of Michigan. Number 4, we get the Jags back on the clock. They did trade down, yes. If you're trading up, you don't have to do the wheel, but I feel like they do. Okay. I'm, I'm sorry. I know it's stop being that. Okay, Big Ten for the Jags. Okay, so you know, um, it's really Mason Graham, and I guess maybe Urshri, but I feel like this is way too early even for him. Just hell, yeah, I guess I'm going Mace. Yeah, like if Johnson was here, that'd be perfect. That's who would be taken, but he's not. So I'm gonna go with teammate. I'm gonna get some help on the D line. Get him a guy next to Garrett Armstead for now. I'm gonna give him Mason Graham out of Michigan. Number 5, we got the Browns. I did forget to mention earlier. This is a 2-round mock. I feel like said it to make it a little more fun. So it's a back 7. So it's either a linebacker, corner, or a safety here for the Browns. Sucks a corner. Just there are any more corners worth this pick, in my opinion. Or it's really a safety. They don't really need safety. They don't need a linebacker either. I'm not to include Jalen Locker and linebackers. You know, they have him listed as linebackers. I think he's on the edge. So I don't, if I get into tier and I think he's like the best in tier for that team's needs, I'm gonna take him just because just because I think Walker's on the edge. So yeah, you know, like it's too early for my next corner. So I'm just, and I maybe you can play him some slot. Just find a way to play him. There are rumors about maybe Greg Newsom getting moved. So I'm just gonna get him some safety out because I'm not that high on Thornhill either. And it seems like Delpit's injured last, so I'm gonna give him Malachi Starks out of Georgia. So yeah, we get our first kind of reach. So yeah, now who is the next? My choice. I get to pick who the Saints go. You get that? Instagram is your possibility. He's obviously gone now. It with Hunter gone, I feel like it probably won't take a receiver. No, they could use one, but I just don't think they would because they have other needs. So I know against some edge help just because I think Chase Young's a free agent. Can they afford to re-sign him? They got Granderson, but Jordan's getting up there. And the Suns don't get some more edge help. I don't give them Abdul Kata out of Penn State. Number 7, we get the Giants. Who did they get to go? SEC. Okay. So hey, they got probably the best conference because there's a lot of good players from the SEC. You know, could go quarterback, but like if I was going quarterback, I prefer to go Cam Ward here. But he's not in the SEC, so I can't go. Yeah. So yeah, sorry guys. I thought I just restarted the video. I paused it for a second, and I accidentally didn't. End up going Will Campbell LSU just because. And Thomas, on the tackle, he's great, but you don't really. Illinois, I think someone to deal. Evan Neal's been a bust, so let's get him our right tackle at the SEC. Now we get the Dolphins. Who do they get to go? They get to go in on defense. There's almost trenches there, but it's on defense. So yeah, Starks is gone. They could have gone there if he is still here. Dang, I really want to go Grant this early. I don't want to go Grant this early since they don't really need it a ton. Chubb and Phillips are dealing with a lot of injuries lately. So yeah, I think they do got shot problems. So he hasn't done much his rookie year. So I'm getting our edge, just because I'm a lot higher on the night on any of the other positions on defense right left. So I'm gonna go Michael Williams out of Georgia. Number 9 got the Titans. Who do they get to go? They get to go trenches. It was either O line or D line. Dang. Dang. They don't need tackle. They got Latham. Do they really need to tackle then? So you know what? I just want to edge something in our edge. I don't get a guy out next to Jeffrey Simmons on the edge help. I don't get them next scorching out of Texas A&M. Now we got the New York Jets. Who do they get to go? They get to go. Oh, a reach. So yeah, they have to reach at least 15 picks in my opinion. There's a few picks earlier, probably Kenneth Grant, but he's not reached by 15 picks in my opinion, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I don't know, give them a quarterback, but I'm going to reach a little bit in my opinion. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go Quinn Ewers. I feel like Millerell, just because quarterbacks are valued higher than a lot of other positions, so I feel like they might move them up a little more. 15. So it's not go Ewers, get them their future quarterback, hopefully. I feel like if it wasn't for his injuries, he'd probably be higher. It's just a lot of teams I feel like would have concerns about some injuries. Yourself without injuries. Now get the Big Ten. So Cowboys could go anybody Big Ten. Sucks. None of the top 5 receivers are in the Big Ten. Gentu's in the Big Ten, so I can't go there. So instead, I don't go guys in the Big Ten, getting some help on the run defense. I'm gonna give them Kenneth Grant out of Michigan. Now we got the Indianapolis Colts. So yeah, let's see who do I get to choose from them? They go offense. So okay. Dang. Okay, I guess go their biggest position need because I don't know why they have running back that big at their needs because they got Jonathan Taylor. They're not drafting a running back anywhere near the first round. But actually, if you go seriously, you know what? I'm not giving him a receiver because McMillan's been kind of falling just because now the choices kind of vent for him. So I'm going to go Tatriel McMillan out of Arizona. Give him some more weapons for hopefully Anthony Richardson. We'll see what happens. Now we got the Cincinnati Bengals. When they have to go big reach. So they have to go way down the board in my opinion. So yeah. Dang, can't go bird. No, I'm gonna go edge. Yeah, I'm gonna give them some edge help. I'm gonna get them. No, yeah, I kind of feel like this is round. I feel like this is a good big reach. I don't give them JT Chumau. I feel like 25 or more picks is usually probably around where I would have them going. So yeah, number 14, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, who do they get to go? They are going the trenches, so either O-line or D-line. Yeah, I kind of what I've been doing a lot lately. Like, they used it here because I had to go big reach for the Bengals. I couldn't take them. So I give them some edge help. I have help at edge. I'm going to give them James Pierce Jr. out Tennessee. Now we get the Seahawks. Where do they get to choose from? Big Ten again. I think that's like the third time we've seen the Big Ten. Hey, good. Like, I can go tackle because my top tackle left is in Big Ten. Arian Terrestri. Get some better tackle help. Now we got the Rams. It's kind of funny. Like sometimes it works out terribly, and sometimes it works out well for these teams. Skill position. Um, yeah. So yeah, I always forget quarterbacks are technically skill position players as well. So yeah, so I'll do them. I don't get the Rams eventual placement for Stafford. Maybe it is next year. Maybe it isn't. We'll see if he plays for another year for the Rams. But I don't get him my top quarterback because I went quarterback ready, but I had to reach for him in yours. So I don't get them Cam Ward out of Miami, Florida. Number 17, we got the San Fran 49ers. Let's see what they get to choose from. Reach. So reach of at least, in my opinion, 15 picks. I would say in my opinion because like, some people, obviously, not everybody has the same board. So some people's reach, some people it's not. So that's I just go off my opinion. Um, so yeah, dang. Tackles consideration is just feel like Emory Jones and Cam Williams. If you consider Emory Jones Jr. only guard, probably reach. But if you consider him a tackle, I feel like it's probably around the goals just because tackles are more valuable than guards. So instead, I don't go corner help. I feel like it's a little more than 15 picks. I just honestly Morrison's not a reach. Vrell's not enough for reach, not anywhere. And Burke isn't. So I don't go guy just outside of fit within 15. I feel like I don't give them to Carriel Davis out of Arizona. Gives them out the corner. Number 18, we got the Bears. They are going defense. So yeah, no hedge in my opinion here. Oh, yeah, I guess Jalen Walker, but I feel like 18's too much, too early. So I'm gonna still get him up in the trenches. I'm just gonna go Deion Walker out of Kentucky. Now we got the Broncos. They get to go with oh reach. That was almost my choice. Just barely a reach. Literally. So yeah. Dang. I feel like the good running back Austin not Genty. Jenkins is too much regular. It's a big reach possibly, but it's not a big reach. Um I feel like Warren's within 25. Um, it's too far. The Tyrell Fannin Jr. is definitely too far. Um, Loveland is two. So said I'm gonna go my first receiver after 15, getting some more weapons for next. I'm gonna get them Kyron Lacey out of LSU. Now we got the Cardinals. Who did they get to go with? They get another Big Ten. Okay, you know what? Shuffle. So I'll already do that and shuffle it and then do it. Spin again. I just feel like I'm getting too much of the same stuff. So big reach. Lucky you Cardinals, I guess you get to go way off the board. Um, yeah. Well, who do I want to go? No, Emilion's within 25 at this point. He gets close, but I feel like he's within 25. You know what? Instead, I don't give them some. I just don't give up on defense just because I have to reach, but I can still co-position need. I don't give them Shamar. I don't give them Derek Harmon of Oregon to get some help in that defense. Now we get the Chargers. They are going with skilled positions: so quarterback, running back, receiver, or tight end. Hey, maybe a Genty, but I feel like just because they do Edwards and Dobbins, I don't think they would. I said, does he still here? I don't get them with Roberto and Mizzou. Get them some more weapons for Herbert. Now, now with Defense. Okay. Hey, get them some help on that edge. I consider him an edge. He's my number one edge left. I don't get them Jalen Walker out Georgia. I said multiple times, like Judon hasn't done much. And even if he has, he's a free agent, so it gets to get some there. Now we get the Packers. They get to go. Offense is almost big reach there. So you have to go offense, or I guess they have to. I don't know if so they get to or you have to. I guess depends on if because I feel like they if they had a choice, they'd rather go defense, but not it's not their choice. Thing is, they don't really have a lot of needs on offense because they got a lot of young, good skill position players on offense. So I'm just gonna go their biggest position of need on offense that they kind of need. And I'll get them tackle help. I don't get them actually. I don't get tackle slash guard help. You can be both, which they could use. So I get them Henry Jones Jr. out of LSU. Now we got the Baltimore Ravens. They are going with a player, a reach. Okay, they have to reach. So, I don't get the same thing as before. I don't get. I can say that position need. So I'm just gonna go to get them some help on their own line. It's just a matter of who do I want to go. You know, he's like I feel like Donovan Jackson's right around 25. So I feel like that. I mean 15. John Jackson. I feel like it's a little too far. Just and my Booker and Civilian I whatever his last name said, Arizona are within 15, and then Jackson's out of 15. Like it's too far. I feel like he's like more towards like at least 20, but not all right, not quite 25. Oh, instead, I'm gonna get some tackle help. I'm gonna go Josh Simmons out of Ohio State. Now we got the Houston Texans. They had to go with Big Reach. Reach to Big Reach. Lucky them. So yeah, it has to be at least 25 picks. So in my opinion, it has to be at least 50 or later on my board. Also not like too far away from 50 if I can. Well, instead, um, you know what? I don't get some help getting our running back just because Mixon's in his late 20s. He does have an out. Like they have Ravens, Texans have an out of his contract if they want. So I'm gonna get another running back, but it's not Genty because it's too far. He would be a good pick at this point. I'm gonna give them Quinshon Judkins, Ohio State. Now we got the Eagles. They get to go with uh non power four. So if this one pick earlier, I could have gone Genty, but they did not choose Genty with Saquon obviously. Who is non-power four? Who's like the top non-power four player that isn't Genty? I should say. Um, is it? There's no seven. Dick. And kind of a reach. She doesn't really. They don't really corner a ton, but like can't go. I'm not gonna go Genty. He's like the top non-power four player to kind of a position they kind of need. Like vested recent picks at it. So I'm like Anthony Javon Ravel Jr. There's not a lot of outside Genty. There's not a lot of good like ton of good non-power four conference guys worth the top first round pick. So yeah, now we get to go skill position for the Steelers. They just traded for Michael Williams. He's on a 1 year deal, so you could go there. Instead, I haven't been able to go him, so I'm going to go him now. Get him their future quarterback. I'm going to give him Shedeur Sanders out of Colorado. Now we got the Vikings. They get to go with my choice. Perfect. Get them some corner. Imagine Morrison. That was easy. Some of these are easy. Now the Commanders get to go with defense. Okay. I would love to get on Morrison for him if he was still here. Instead, I don't want to get some edge help just because, like, I don't. I think they only got rotate. I think they only have rotation guys on edge at this point. So I'm gonna get another guy there. I get them Jack Sawyer out of Ohio State. Now we got the Bills. They are going with my choice as well. Dang, a couple of those in a recent, relatively close. Dang. Where are the top players at this point? No, they don't need a tight end. Why would they go tight end? They don't need it. They got two good ones, Kincaid and Knox. They don't need that. So I'm getting some guy next to Ed Oliver, and I'll get them Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss. Now we got the Lions. And they get to go with player out of the Big Ten as well. So okay. They don't need a tight end either. They got Laporta. Maybe. You know what? I'll get some Nara receiver. With Williams, seems like he could have some suspension problems again. Maybe I'm not saying it's. I think they could deal with that. I'm just saying it seems like he might at this point he might get another one next year. Seems like he does it every year. So I get them another one. And he's out of the Big Ten. I'll give him Emeka Abuka out of Ohio State. Now we got the Chiefs. They are going with big reach. Okay, so they gotta go way off the board. If it was just a reach, maybe Tyler Warren, but he's not a big reach. It's not gonna do that. So instead, I'm gonna go tackle that's off my board like this early. I'm gonna get them. I don't think he's quite like 68. I think he's a little higher than that. I'm gonna get them Blake Miller out of Clemson, get some more tackle up. Now we got the Jags. They get to go with whoops. My choice for the Jags. Good. I can go wherever I want. I'm gonna go guy that probably was gonna be probably unless he's a terrible receiver, probably gonna be first round pick. His teammate at the other tackle is a first round pick. Top 10, I'll give him Cameron Williams out of Texas. Now we got the Saints. They get to go with player out. Offense. Close to reach again. So yeah, I gotta go offense. Yeah, get some receiver. I'll give him he can do a lot of things. I'll give you Isaiah Bond out of Texas. Yeah, guy makes a lot of see him if how much longer she's there. So yeah, we got our first trade down. I think since the top 5. I think since 4th overall pick. The Bears had to trade down here. I think if somebody's on trade up, it's for a quarterback. So or maybe Genty. So you know what? I don't know. I don't know how the Giants jump the Raiders and jump maybe even the Browns because maybe they end up want to take a quarterback in a second. So yeah, I don't know how the Giants trade up with the what was there? Sorry, Bears. With the Bears. Giants. And then boom. So yeah, it's only 3 picks. So I feel like with it being a second in the second round, I feel like they're higher. The 4th round picks will be enough. So I'll do that there. Giants here. And I'll take the quarterback and I'll give them Jalen Monroe, Alabama. Now I got the Browns. So yeah. Now we got defense for the Browns. They have to go defense. Dang. They just traded Zadarius Smith. So I get another edge and I'll get them Prince Emilion out of Ole Miss. So yeah, now we get the Raiders. Quarterback just trade for quarterback. So yeah, now we got back 7, so linebacker, corner, safety. I didn't have the Raiders trade up just because I feel like the Raiders weren't as worried just because at least the Bears aren't going to take one. Browns aren't going to take one. Then they maybe. So yeah, I just didn't and maybe more absent trade, but I just didn't do that. So yeah, like I'm not great at thinking of trades. So yeah, okay, so yeah, I don't give them their own quarterback. Just think the Giants would rather have McGraw than Beck. So but I don't give them quarterback. I don't give them a person back out of Georgia. Now we got the Bears back on the board after their trade down. They are going. My choice. Okay. Dang. Too early for an edge. So I don't go guard because he's no guard is gone yet. I don't get them Tyler Booker, Alabama. Now we got the Patriots. They are going with a player that is in the Big Ten. Okay. Hey, Jonathan Jones is free agent. We got some younger guys. Got to come to the guys. Great. But yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys number. My next corner on the board is Ohio State. Big Ten shape. Pays out, like I said, too. Denzel Burke. Now we get the Titans. I'm saying. Then we get the back seven, so either linebacker, corner, or safety. You know, dang, a little too early for any of my next corners or kind of a little early safety. So I'm gonna get some linebacker help. Like you last disease, so you're the Texans in free agency last off season. Yeah, so I'm gonna get you another guy there. I don't get you Danny Stutzman out of Oklahoma. Now we get the Dolphins, and they are going to go with a player out of the SEC. Okay. And who's my next guy on the D line? You know what? I did go edge before. Not my next SEC tackle is Arnis Green. Way too early for him. About safety. I'm a little early for Amari. Corner. Too early for Thomas. So yeah, I guess I'm going our guy on the front. So yeah, I'm gonna go LT Overton out of Alabama. Just kind of went that way. Like there's nobody else at the SEC at their position of needs that I felt like were worth that pick. So yeah, now we get the Jets get to go with a reach. Okay, look at them. They get to go reach with both of their picks in this mock draft because their first pick was a reach as well. That's why I went yours at 10. It's a natural draft. I would not be drafting him at 10. No offense to him. I'm just not. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't get him some more help on the old line. I don't get them Marcus Embo out Purdue. I think I'm not high on him as this database is. So yeah, I think he's around that for me. Now we get the Cowboys. Okay. There's still a couple of first round pick worthy guys in my opinion. Trade down. Okay, Cowboys gotta go trade down. Okay, anybody that would want Genty or Loveland? You know what? I think the Colts would love trade up for Loveland. Just because I don't do it. I maybe Bengal. I don't think the Bengals would trade up one pick. So I don't think anybody anywhere nearby. I don't think they're worried about anybody nearby trading up in front of them. So yeah, Cowboys, Dallas, Indy. Say a trade down. So yes, I'll just toss in their third, and I'll toss in Dallas's last six rounder. So yeah, we got 12. Don't give them Loveland. Get him a good tight end for Richardson. Get him some more weapons. Now we got the Bengals. Okay, can I get another my choice? I can go Genty. Or skill position? Skill position. Easy. This is easy just because it's a huge steal. I don't get them Ashton Genty out of Boise State. That was easy. Just I don't think they're a huge like running back need, but if he falls into you in the middle of the second round and you will have a kind of a running back need, I'm taking him. That's a steal for Genty if you don't value running backs that much. So we gotta go offense for the Bucks. So go on defense in the first. So at least we can get them both sides of the ball. Help me out. Yeah. You know what? Kate Otton's been doing relatively good lately, so I don't think to take tight end. Like, but Gavin's free agent, so he could leave. Evans to get up there, so I'm gonna give you guys Trey Harris out of Ole Miss. Now we got the Seahawks, and they have to go with a player that is on offense as well. Okay, so you get to go another guy on offense. Dang, yeah, I don't really like any of these quarterbacks here. So yeah, I know what. I'm just gonna get some more help on the O line. It's time to your. I think they kind of need help on both, so I'm gonna give them Jonas Savin. Yeah, especially since I think this is another good pick. Egon fell because of that happened. Then we get the Cowboys back on the board after their trade down, and they get to go with a back seven, so either linebacker, corner, or safety. Kind of sucks for them because they don't really have any. They don't really. Not, they're not that needy at any of those positions. So yes, I'm gonna go. I think, but this is a good pick. They could still use some help there. So I'm gonna give him Kevin Wilson Jr., safety out of Penn State. Now we got the 49ers. They get to go SEC. So yeah, who is a top player? Oregon. Anybody at tackle within this range is an SEC. Nope, still on our screens too early. Yeah, unless against Mitchell, first guy on my board left at edge is in the SEC. I'm gonna give him Landon Jackson out of Arkansas. Now we got the Bears. They get to go in the trenches. Good, that's where they needed most. They've gotten go trenches the first 2 rounds. To go it again. Good. So yeah, I'm just gonna give him another. I'm gonna get some help at edge opposite of Montez Sweat. I'm gonna give them Donovan Izuruka out of Boston College. Now I get the Panthers. They get to go with a player that is in the trenches as well. Dang. Too early for next edge. So yeah. They invested a lot in their tier. It's saucy. So I'm gonna give them some out tackle. And they have Derek Brown, so I don't think they're that huge on that right now. So I'm gonna get the White Millum out of West Virginia. Now we got the Cardinals. They are going offense, okay. Dang. They yeah, so I'll give them I got try to give them our good wide receiver to play opposite of Marvin Harrison Jr. I'll give them Evan Stewart out of Oregon. Now we got the Denver Broncos. They get to go player out of the Big Ten. Okay. Who is attacking? Nope, not Aaron Brooks. Where's this pick? So I'm trying to get them good tight end. I think it's a little early for Connerly. You know, he's out of Big Ten. I'm gonna get them Tyler Warren, who kind of done almost pretty much seems like everything this year for Penn State. Now we got the Chargers. They get to go any player in the skill position, quarterback, running back, receiver, or tight end. It's early for next 10 with Warren literally just going off the board. Definitely not taking quarterback for this team with Herbert. The literally only leaves running back. So I'll give them running back. I'll give them Marion Hampton out of North Carolina. Now we got the Packers. They are going. Okay. I'm gonna already do that. I've seen trenches a lot lately. So I see like a lot. Same thing. I know there's not only so many, but when you see that many times, every time it's so close together, I feel like it's time to redo it. So Packers have to trade down. Okay. Who would want to trade up is the question. Ravens went O-line first. So they don't really need. Who? Yes, that's what they went. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Who do they need? I don't think they would trade up for an edge though. I'm so yeah. I don't know. Dang. You know what? All the Falcons train up, trying to get Tyreek Williams, trying to make sure nobody jumps them, or maybe the Ravens do, or even the Packers. Falcons have no picks this year, really. So yeah, there we go. Tyreek Williams here for the Falcons, getting some more help on the tier on there at front four. Now we get the Ravens. So yeah, probably would have gone Tyreek Williams with them, anyways. But maybe somebody trades up with the Ravens or Packers to go Tyreek Williams. Now they're going to go reach. Okay. Hey, go. Get, hey, they can go get some more wins. Lamar, my next receiver, it's a reach. I don't go leak in more out of Stanford, just like right after 15. Like it's pretty close. I get the Packers back on the board after the trade down. They get to go. Oh, reach again. Packers get to go reach. Okay. You know what? I don't get him. Just some in our young corner for conference. So let's think I go not as highly from school, which here they didn't. Dang, is there like no? There's like not anybody. It's you know what? I'm gonna pause this video. I'll get back to you guys once I find somebody I think they could take that's not power four. Seeing as this is a way of reach, clearly my best, in my opinion, my next non-power four guy is Gray Sable. Yeah, not even Division One. North Dakota State. So yeah, that's just what happened. Now we get the Steelers. So yeah, let's see where they get to go. They are going. Skill position here. Dang, too early for our receiver. Dang, I'm not going. Yeah, well, my next receiver's out, but the next running back, and they're not going tight end. They're not going quarterback. They already did. So I'm going to give them Jalen Royals out of Utah State. The reason I go him, because he's on power, I'm pretty sure he's on power for Texans, is they don't need a right receiver. I don't think they would take a right receiver in a second, even if Diggs does. They still got Collins and Dell. So yeah. Now I got the Bills. They get to go. Get the position again. Dang. Yes, I'm going to a receiver. Welcome to the team, Jaden Higgins, Iowa State. Too early for my opinion, but that's how it works. Like, if you don't think he's worth that pick, you gotta get the Eagles. Let's see who they get to go. So, Power Four. So I need the top four conferences. So I'll probably name the big schools. So, like that's using a little better, but I think they could still use some help there. So I'm gonna give him that. Give him Patrick Payton out of Florida State. Now I get the Bills back on the board already. 2 picks within 3. They okay. Let's not redo that. They just get good. Just they deserve to do a little different. Trent is okay. It's either D line or O line. I think on the edge. I can't not go on that to D line. So it's not giving her some help with tackle. We give him Josh Carnley Jr. at Oregon. Now I got the Commanders on the board. There we go. SEC. Any LSU teammates to pair up with Daniels? Yeah, that's why I get some corner help. They traded for Lattimore, but they might let him go. So I give him Missouri, Thomas, South Florida State. And even then, they can still use some help there. Then we got the Lions, the second last pick in the first round. We got to go defense. Dang. Too early for my next edge. They got DJ Reader, but he's old. So he might end up leaving. Helena goes in the G line. Helena give on Shamar Stewart out Texas A&M. Now for the last pick of this mock draft, we're gonna go SEC again. Way too early for Gunnar Helm. Like it's way too early. Um, Everything goes in the SEC. Dang. Do it. Oklahoma just joined SEC, so I'll give them Oklahoma guy. And I'll give them Nick Anderson out of Oklahoma. So yeah, that's it for this mock draft. There wasn't any like huge name players left on the board. There wasn't any guys worth third. Don't go first round, in my opinion. Maybe some, but not like consistent basis. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.